testing. Alrighty, we are here. Hello, folks. Excuse me. It is time once again for Project Zomboid. I got lost in the cat video on Dodo, basically. I couldn't ignore it. It's a kitty video. God loves kitties. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, okay, don't care about that. Alrighty. Now, hopefully, we won't have as many issues like we had last time. Alright, that's good so far. Let's go in. Happy Tuesday, folks. Oh, the week is progressing. Yep, we already know all that. Why is it so dark in here? There we go. Where'd there was a switch. Okay, I guess we just need to stand up. I meant to say it looks a little small. Also, it may just be me, but it looks like the UI is larger. Like, much larger. Hold on. It's already at small, it says. The number of times we're saying the off-screen image with UI is refreshed. Context menu font size. See, it says font size, so I don't know if that actually plays into the actual box that they're in. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Limit the maximum of non-vehicle model textures, lower values, use this graphic menu. And of course, requires a reset. Now, that's just the camera. Yeah, no, okay. Well, we'll just go with that. It seems excessively large to me, but okay. Alright, so here we are, back at home base. Got our little material cabinet right here, and just above it we have some excess material from these cardboard boxes that we found in the neighborhood. I don't really have the thing to... Oh, no, wait, I do. Let's go ahead and disassemble this. We are very tired, actually. Hungry, bored, feeling a little sad. Feeling a little slight thirsty. But we are hungry, so you know what? Let's just eat some food. We'll drink a quarter of that, because that gives us food and thirst. Luckily, our character, as far as we know, is not lactose intolerant. Put that back. And then... Can I not just eat... Oh no, I eat all of one pickle. Peckish. Eat the last pickle. Pain. Why am I feeling pain? Ah, exercise fatigue. I'm sorry. No, I can't stand it. It's way too big. Inventory container button size, small, medium. This does make sense. Why is it so big now? Off-screen image, lower frame rate. Number of times per second off-screen images. Like, there's no way. What if I did that? And of course, requires a reset. Maybe I'm crazy, but this just feels like way too big. All right, hold on. Let me double check something just to be sure. I'm like 100% certain. There you are. Then just show me. Okay, you pause right there. You're up right here. No, that's pretty simple. Okay. Let's go ahead and sleep until we're all better, bored, feeling a little sad, peckish. Yeah, we can take care of those things when we wake up. Besides, woke up early as it is. Let's see. Hey, it's gotta be a book. It's in the ground right there. Pass by the time. It's a spam bot. Wait, did you read it already? Apparently he did. Okay. Did you... It is weird how the book just kind of gets destroyed when that happens. Let's see. Let's just move this bit of bacon right over here. Then we watch this. Now, doing this supposedly will help us with our cooking stat. Just right down here, 5.7. Okay, I see it decreasing from freezing. Maybe not the best idea that we put it in frozen. Now, supposedly there are animals out here. So that may be interesting to come across. And I think that's just the fog building up outside, which is fine because it's still 6. Want to wait. It's not like in Hunter Call the Wild while going out at 6 a.m. is like the perfect time because everything's so nice looking. All the animals are out going to drink. No, no, no. You want to be able to see everything because of possibility of zombies coming to eat you. I mean, it's just one piece of bacon, so we're going to go ahead and eat all that. Alrighty. Health-wise, we're doing okay. No longer sore from fatigue. Alrighty. So, we can go ahead and begin disassembling this TV. We don't really need it. And the idea is that we want to barricade up some of these windows. Scrap wood. Also, I just now noticed, yes, put that in there. Don't forget the wood scraps. And then... Now, did I put you in? I did. Okay. I think top box should be material box, so let's move all that stuff in there. Getting bored. You just now started, man. Is that thing already filled? Oh shit, it is. Okay, never mind. I gotta find a use for this wood scrap. Alrighty. Okay, so all around check. Primary weapon, hammer, condition, green, damage good, repaired never. That's fine. We have a watch. We have our fanny pack, which has pencil, rip tweezers, and some rip sheets. Okay, so remove anything. Alright, alright. Our equipment is not the best, but let's go. Oh, joy. Hold on, let me pull up a map. Okay, so we still have 2 more buildings over here to disassemble. Let's go to them. cannot see anything. I do not know if they can see us through the fog. I'm going to hope not. And if I'm right, all these buildings should be opened up to us, so we should have no problem. Let me in. There you go. Need a propane tank and a welder for that. Go ahead, start disassembling the door. Wooden scraps, that's fine. We're almost getting to the point where we don't need to double our speed either. Nails! Nice. You know what? We'll save that for last. Let's just go ahead and start disassembling all this stuff first. Yeah, so we'll ignore wood scraps. We'll just pick up planks and nails. That's all we really need. My character's getting bored again. As for curtains, I don't really need any. Let's just take you out of there. You know, the worst part is that more than likely, if you were actually to do this, you would not find this many nails out here. I need welder mask and propane torch for those. Assemble the door. How's my carpentry skill? Shame I couldn't find the bonus book for it. But luckily, if we dismantle all these houses, we should level this up no problem. Disassemble. All good over here. You don't need any of this. Disassemble the lamp. It should give us electronics and whatnot. Hoodies scratch the fence. My thing is with hoodies is like it causes too much heat. So, I mean, it is kind of good in the sense that, well, I don't know. I don't know what if there's like a winter month in this game. I've never lived that long. I'm going to assume at some point, excuse me, maybe there is an equivalent out here of that. Still has items in it? No, it doesn't. And you don't need these. What are we looking at? 106. So if we disassemble this, it's 109. Yeah, see, so we're like barely getting anything for it. Oh, I just realized that door back there has been open the whole time. Eee, a little dangerous right there. So yeah, it just looks like basically 3 points something something, depending on what item we're disassembling. That's what we get. Thirsty, not to worry, soon. So if I disassemble this though, what does that give me? Electrical? We're at a 4.5. And now at a 5. Yeah, I guess that's the case. Then disassemble you. No, no, keep going. Okay, so I don't need you anymore. You guys are all empty. Fridge, you require a propane mask as well. Moist. I guess maybe I'm sweating. Well, I'm no longer moist. While I'm here, go ahead and drink this. I'll take care of that. Assemble you. Okay. And then there's you right there. And for you, I think I have to just take off the microwave, and then we'll be good right there. Nope. And then place it right down there. And then in here, make sure it's all empty. Yes. Alright, then go ahead and disassemble. Okay. I do believe that is everything we can disassemble. Alright. Take this in here. Put you in there. Electric wire. Amplifier. Aluminum. Everything else can be on my person. Alrighty, so I say nails first because they're lighter, and then we'll go ahead and bring in the planks. Door hinges, scrap wood, makeup, hungry, bored. I know. More nails, come on, give me some more. 2 more right there. At least we got a decent amount of planks. I think I see some nails right there as well. Yep. Alright, 7 nails, not bad. We need 2 nails per every barricade we're going to get up. So that's 4 right there. Come on, give me some more. Anything more? Oh, no. Oh, yes! Alright, so we'll be able to get 10 of those. Unfortunately, the plank is going to just basically catastrophically overburden us. Yep, there we go. Alright, this will be a good time to head back, pick up some food as well. And we'll just leave that door open. At least the fog burned off. Oh shit, hey Smog. Sorry, didn't see you there. I sound very sleepy. Is it my audio coming out poorly? Probably not. No, it was more than likely I was just going over monotone work, so I was just like, do this, do that, do that. I don't like this. I don't see any of the zombies near us, which is never a good sign because it means they're doing something. Alrighty, let's not even bother putting the stuff up. We're just gonna go ahead and put it back in here. I want 1 barricade on the very least of every window so that we have some grounds where... There you are. What are you doing? Ah, okay. Barricade on you. Oh, I don't have any more of those things. That's fine. Electronics. We're going in here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Okay. Actually, aluminum, that's a material. Amplifier, electric wire, green light bulb, scrap electronics. The nails will stay with us. The aluminum goes over here. Oh, I'm sorry. As the others would say, aluminium. Weirdos. Alright. What? That's not supposed to work like that. Okay. So wait, then that means... Yep, nope, this door over here as well. Well, I mean, I recycled 2 planks. Okay, so if that's the case, I don't need one on the doors. I need one on... Okay, you do have one... You two, right here. That's an interesting angle to do that at, but okay. Now can you do the right one? There you go. Okay, all the windows have, at the very minimum, one security plank on them. Let's go get some more. And with there being no Z's in the area, we'll just go ahead and walk. We are hungry again. That's to be fair. We only had a strip of bacon. Does that mean a whole package of bacon? Nah, literally a strip of bacon. To be fair, a strip of cooked bacon in a zombie apocalypse is probably a great luxury. At least planks are a little easy to tell. For ease of movement, I think we'll only go 2 at a time. Until we can get our strength up to carry more things ourselves, this is just no point to it. Begin the barricades. No, 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 don't unbarricade. Barricade. And I think we'll just go ahead and power through whole sections rather than just sit through them. Did we run out of nails? Oh shit, we did. Okay. Well, you go ahead and take this then. Alright, let's make some food. We got beer and milk. Something tells me that's not going to be as tasty. In here. Do I have multiple types of chicken? Alright, so that is currently being frozen. Books are pretty big. Stress, unhappiness. Yeah, we're going to need happiness debuff. We're going to need to find more books, that's for sure. Okay, so that still is cooking. Go ahead and read that. Stay on the ground right here, and then we'll just watch this chicken cook right here. You know, I'd be so afraid that this would be like what life in the apocalypse would really be like. Gather supplies, come home, read a book, watch your dinner cook in the oven. I know it probably won't be like, it won't be that luxurious, more than likely given my luck. Yeah, let's just go ahead and speed up just a little bit. Right there. Take it away. Turn off. I am hungry, so let's just eat the whole thing. Minus 46. And actually, it's too much. So, you know what? Can I just leave that piece of chicken in my fanny pack? Yeah, sure. Over here, drink the water. Alright, there we go. Full to bursting. And look at that. With that strength bonus, we can carry 14 now instead of 11. That means one more plank. Unfortunately, there's no nails. Is there... I don't see anyone nearby. Alright, one final check in here. And if we don't see what we need... we still need to get the planks out, that's right. Door hinge, makeup, wood scraps. Nah, I don't care about any of that. Pens, notepads. More wood scraps. Yeah, don't care about this. Plank. Give me that. And then you. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna have quite a few planks in here to go through. Just the one. Alright. Next turn should finish this place off. Not piss. That's a very different thing. Again, see, this is where having, like, the multiplayer aspect of this would be really good. Like, just creating a whole team or caravan of people able to survive out here. No. Thank you. Now the question is, will I have enough space for my planks? I got a feeling I don't. Yeah, no, I don't. Okay. Can I just put this here? Yeah, you know what? Actually, that's probably a good point. Give me the planks. There's no way for these to really be in here any good amount of time. And last one right there. I know, you're heavy. So we just drop these here. Wood scraps. Okay, yeah. I kind of wish they had like little timers on these. Or maybe even like a clock dial that just kind of slowly ticks away. Like in, would be good. Oh, Hunter with the decenter. How it has the slowly ticking dial hand to show you how much time you have left. If not a little timer, then one of those would be nice. I'm pretty sure there's probably a mod out there somewhere. Yeah, that's the other thing. This game is modded to hell. It can be modded to hell, I should say. I have not lived long enough for me to warrant a regular, just normal playthrough and be like, oh, okay. I know all this. I have no worries. Nah, that's not me. Speaking of, before I continue, remove that. Alright, that building has officially been cannibalized, aside from propane stuff. Can I remove you? No, but I can disassemble the fence. All the corpses out here causing the flies to build up. Carpentry, 133. Still not there yet. To be fair, there is no ultimate goal for that. Just level it up as much as we can so we can do more. I've lost my buff and I've lost 2 of my strength. That's fine. So I am curious. What do I get if I... Nah, but the thing is, these fences act as like good little barriers. Even though... Delaying barriers. That's it. Hurt them. Okay. Sure, it's this. I don't have a need for a leash. Did I? Oh shit, did I already go through here? Out. Out, 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 out. No, wait. Uh... Okay. Surprisingly, that didn't call anyone over. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouse, though, because that's the thing you have to be aware of. There are random alarm clocks or random little watches out there that will create noise if you're not careful. It looks like it's just planks out here, so that's fine. Add these up so I don't have to go looking for them later. None of this matters. However, that also raises another concern of mine with where is the zombie horde? Or any zombies for that matter. He's going to bring me over. That's fine. Alright, time to head back. This is one of the few games where I do say luckily there are no, like, invisible spawns or anything like that. Not like in Helldivers 2, where they literally materialize in front of you when your game's not crashing. All sorts of little crafting options that we can do that I've never actually bothered trying to do because I never lived long enough to do them. Alright, drop these over here. We're getting a good amount of planks. Oh, you know what I probably heard instead of zombies? It was probably the flies. No planks in there. A couple planks in here. Yeah, until I can find a propane torch and a welder mask, nothing I can do with that one. Alright, but with that, we have taken all the planks, which means this place can go. Alright, looks like we're gonna head down south. We should drop off the planks though first. A little bit thirsty, no worries. Honestly, see, that's why I would kill to have a video game system be able to tell me things. It'd be so much more easier. No, 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 not here. There we go. Can I disassemble this chair? Does not look like it. Back out we go again. A little risky crossing over the corpses like that, but we should be fine. Okay, so if I'm right, we already checked out that one. However, they do have those things that we can get rid of. I'm going to leave the mailboxes as well because they can also kind of act as like go-to stop points. Screwdriver, a tire pump, a screwdriver, a regular tire. We'll move all these in, essentially, is all we're doing. I know, we're overburdened. Holy shit, are we overburdened? Now, the good thing is, actually, by doing this with heavy loads, that improves, if I'm right, our strength. Or was it something else? It may have been something else. I know, I know, I know. Drowsy, okay. These fucking tires are very heavy. Also, you don't belong in there. Tell you what, you'll go in here, because I don't really have any other place for you. A little bit out of an angle, but that's fine. And if I'm right, you have the screwdriver. Yeah, this is the place where we put all of our semi-weapons. Nails, you can go in here for right now. Everything else I need to disassemble random things out there, so yeah, we're good. I want to get rid of these trees right here, so if I find a two-handed axe, I'll start chopping these trees down just so that I have clear line of sight all in the neighborhood. No one over there. Can I not? Ambient sound. Yes, I can. Disassemble these. Wood scraps. So, how could I disassemble the table, but I can't disassemble the chairs? Weird, but okay. This is really weird. Like, don't get me wrong, it's good, but it's still really weird. Alright, we've made it. Begin disassembling. What's our skill at? More than likely, actually, by the time we finish this house, we should level up carpentry to 3. No, 2, sorry. It's useless. Disassemble. Disassemble. So, zombie? Why'd you slow down? Go for that one next. And then, if I'm right, I have to disassemble the lamp. Yes. Get that first. That will also improve our electronics. No idea what electronics does. We'll find out together. Can I disassemble? Okay, yeah, no, it's not on it. Get rid of this one. Disassemble all the interior doors. Yay! Carpentry went up a level. Level 2. Nice. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. Disassemble that. I figure after we disassemble this house and bring about whatever it is that we want, we'll go ahead and go to bed as well, because we are getting tired. Not to mention, the better and better we get at this, the more nails and planks we'll find. Okay, don't need you. What about you? Trapping. I'm already have trapping volume 1, so that's fine. You know, what I think should happen is that you should be able to get, like, mild happiness, or, like, I don't know, maybe refined training. There's no point to emptying this because the sink is on the top, so there's nothing we can do. Yeah, nothing in here we can disassemble, so get that door. Alright, nothing else over here. Please close that door. I'm always nervous when I see a door open like that. Especially when you've been in the household the whole time. It's like, oh shit, what snuck in? What could have snuck in? Would be nice as well if you can, like, maybe do a junk wall, if that was possible. I always thought that this would be something interesting to do. It's all like the lowest tier wall that you can find, but also the most infinite wall you can make with all its stats and whatnot. Or just defense, I don't know, whatever. But, like, literally just get junk and make junk walls. I don't see why no one has ever really done that for most games. It would make sure that you at least have always a purpose for everything. Can I disassemble the mirror? No. Alrighty. Where's my garbage bag? There you are. Anything else? No? Okay. You stay right there. I'm trying to find all this stuff. Nails. I don't care about the planks right now. We'll come back to them. Comb, toothbrush, scrap wood, door hinge, nails. Padded pants. Nah, no different than my own. Wait. No, it must have been scrap woods I saw. More nails. More nails. No nails. No nails. Alright. And look at that. We can still bring over some planks. But it looks like only just the one. Okay, you're all good. Swear to God, that looks like a plank right there. It is. I knew I wasn't crazy. Very tired. Yeah, I know. Okay, we'll call it right there. But yeah, see, this is why you don't want to be out here at night unless you have a light source, which we do. It's inside. Because you have a hard time seeing anything. Don't mind me. Everything's fine. This is the wrong house. My house is there. Yeah, that may sound like an innocent owl hooting in the distance, but we all know the truth. It's an infected owl. That's how the virus spread so far. It's the birds. Airborne disease-carrying bastards. Alright, so before we do go ahead and call, let's just go ahead and finish fortifying. Why? There we go. It's annoying that we have to take the garbage bag out of our hand every single time we want to try and do this. I still have 5 nails, so I can get 2 more planks. Oh, I can also attach it. If I'm right, can't I turn a plank into a spiked mace? We'll worry about this later, but I think the barricades should be first priority. Next one. No. Whatever. Okay. Was there anything else in here? Yes. Nails. So actually, where'd you go? Take both of these. The light bulb can go in here with you. And I need 1 more plank. No, just 1. Alright, barricade this. And then we're good for the night. Peckish, very tired, getting bored. Yeah, don't worry. Alright, to bed. Alright, that's done. Seven, 8, 9. Alright, almost 10. Health is overall good. Okay. Let's just go ahead and finish off the milk. Again, I do want to try and get rid of, like, all the fresh consumables? Fresh perishables, I guess would be the better word. Okay. And, oh, wait, that's right. Don't I have a piece of chicken? Yes, I do. Better when hot. Sure, we can heat that up. Go ahead. Our fanny pack chicken. Let's go ahead and reheat that. Game board. Yeah, we'll find a source of entertainment eventually. No worries. Alright, there we go. Turn that off. Just go ahead and eat that whole thing. Try and get the buff for it. Yeah, because right now we're only sitting at 11. There we go. Okay. We're going to do one final check over here, then we'll cross this off, then we'll do the same over there. Should be relatively quicker because that is just a shed. Let's see. Anyone, any new neighbors? Need to be careful, otherwise they'll drive the property value down. So the question is, after we finish up with these two locations, where to go from there? Did I actually manage to get everything? That's impossible. There we go. I'm about to say, no way. And the planks go in here, of course. What? No, 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 no. Not the wood scraps. Planks. Okay, so that's all of you. We got one more over here. And none over there. Okay, so one more and this place is done, and then we can move on to the shed. It really does make me feel like Bill from The Last of Us. See, Bill from The Last of Us is probably the perfect example of a prepper who's, or as he says, survivalist. But yeah, no, he's definitely one of those guys who's like, he enjoys what he does, and he had the ultimate vindication when the government came. Of course, don't get me wrong. I was watching like his montage of him trying to prepare for everything, and like the only thing I couldn't really believe was him going all the way out to the power supply that he went out to do that. Welcome back, Smog. No, don't go through the hedge. That's just how you'll hurt yourself. Thank you. Alrighty, before I do leave. That. Alright, this house has been officially cleared. Now for the shed. Still nothing out here. I'm going to use this chance while we can, I suppose. Disassemble. Man, that chair took a while. No, 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 no. Why'd you... Oh, man. Wait. You just took out a section of the wall. No! I just... No, 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 no. The bench. Ah, okay. We can't take out the bench. Well, shit. I can disassemble the wall, but I can't disassemble a bench? By the way, what did the wall drop, by chance? I don't know if the nails came from that or something else. Alright, take the plank. Okay, well, I figured there wasn't too much in here, given how small it was. But with that, the shed is clear. Alrighty. Okay, so before we do go off to a new area, let's just go ahead and dump off all the excess we have on here, so we have a fresh and near empty amount. You know what? Actually, I'll just go ahead and start running, try and get some sprinting in. Probably something we should have been doing from the beginning, but oh well. Planks in here. Nails. Actually, I have nails for another one. A little bit thirsty, no worries. Let me guess, you probably... Yep, I'm going to do that one. Okay, that's fine. So these two just need 2 more each. This one needs a full 3. That one needs another full 3. Don't barricade the doors, so we're fine, so we can get out. Alrighty, it is time. Into the wilderness. Let's risk going big. There's a gazebo over there. There's a bunch of cars over here. But look at the size of that building right there. There's got to be something. I do not see anyone. Hit vids. Okay, video store. Empty water bottle. Okay, I can do something with that. This one's locked, unfortunate. What is that on the ground? Oh, car keys. Is this by chance for you? It is. Rubber bands, empty again. Okay. Nothing interesting or unfortunate. Ooh, awesome. It's a strip mall. Which means there's a whole variety of things in here. That can be good or bad, depending. No one in there. No one inside that I can see. Oh, thank God it's open. Alarm? No. We're in. Plastic bag. Yeah. Empty bucket? Sure, I'll take that. Give me the dish towel, why don't you? Chips? Orange juice? Aw, fuck yeah, it's like we're looting Blockbuster in the heydays. Jubies, peanuts, tortilla chips. Money? Useless. And nothing else from here. Pause the movie. Let there be light. Ooh boy, look at all these VHSs. So if we ever find a power supply, you know what? Actually, if that's the case, let's leave these here because it's not like they're perishable things. Does this popcorn maker got anything on it? Apparently not. Holy hell. Okay, so needless to say, as long as we have secure power, we have a great source of entertainment. Is this the back office? Yes. I hear one. The zombies are finally here, unfortunate. That sounds like a lot of them, by the by. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't see anything of value. So I hear them somewhere over there. Don't see anyone out here. Sweet Peas Restaurant. Okay, food. That's good. Anything in here, though? No? No alarm? We're good. Puts out fires, removes... Ooh, fire extinguisher. How heavy? Oh, wow. Really? An encumbrance of 2? How does that... okay, so we got 9.8 left. Dish towel. Yep, take that. There's probably going to be nothing out here. Let me drink from the sink real quick. Okay. Bastard. Trying to hide in here, huh? I don't think so. Well, Let's see what the loot is. Some coffee, an apron, an empty mug, tea bag. Sure. And we'll call it right there. For now. Hi, Gruesome. Welcome. How's it going? It's going good. Just surviving in the zombie apocalypse. You know how it is. Excuse me. How's the Generalissimos coming out that you got working on? Okay, just one last check over on this side. Nope, we're good. All right, let's walk. A little further outlook. No, okay, actually, let's run. Another double check our wide around. I don't see anything. Haven't been painting today yet? Ah. Give it time. You will be. Alrighty. First and foremost, let's go ahead and put the food and waters away. I mean, common sense tells me tortilla chips have a limited lifespan before they go stale, and let's face it, no one wants to eat stale chips. Ooh, excuse me. No corn food. Didn't I have? Yes, I did. So you are just filled with all our other dried foods. I'll put soda, the orange soda with the thirst. That can go with the thirst. And dish towels can come over here. Dun, 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 dun. Bitch, you do. Take this. Orange soda bottles. For the fire extinguisher, I think we should just have that out in the open, you know? Obviously, in case there's a freaking fire, we'll be ready for it. I would have preferred if it was sit up, but okay, sure. And now another massive surplus of water coming our way. Contents can only be purified in a microwave. Do I need to, though? I'm getting it from here. A bucket of water, a kettle of water, and a mug of water. Oh, wait. Is that too much? No, encumbrance jumped to 50. Look at all this water we have. Alrighty. Heading out again. But I watched a video on the game Black Powder and House to House fighting, and it had a pretty good moment of description. Oh yeah? What was the moment? Alright, once again, we'll go sprint. Hang on. Far check. Yep, no, we'll sprint. Yeah, see, all of this, and we only have a 2 in sprinting. Unpleasantly hot. Okay, yeah, see, we're overheating ourselves. Liquidy split. Back to the Nurture chiropractic service. Go Flash camera and film development. Okay. So, unfortunately, most importantly, there was no weapon stores here. That's fine. Okay, let's see. Coffee. The apron has no use to me that I can see. Salt, sure. Okay, and then move a little bit more over here. What do we have? A baking pan. I don't know if we need that or not. Potatoes, yes. Give me those. Olive oil, sure. Sugar, yeast. Cutting boards have no appeal to me. Nothing in the ovens. Ooh, another frying pan. That's always a good weapon. Saucepan. Bleach. Ooh, okay. That's a good cleaner right there. What are we at? 9.7. Okay, we're still good. The bowl. There's the food. What's in here? Ah, the office. Okay. Sheet of paper, rubber band, empty notes. Nope, don't care. The other one. And don't care about that. What about the desk? Ooh, matches. Vitamins, first aid, good. Okay, okay. Was there anything in that garbage? Just a bag. Was there anything in the bag? Doesn't say. Okay. Fresh fish fillet into the garbage bag with you as well. Ground beef. Ham. Alright, head back. No one's out here. Good. I'm starting to think that maybe the zombies that I was hearing was on like the opposite side of this wall over here. Because if you think about it, there's like 3 walls. There's the wall in the park, there's the outer wall of the strip mall, and then there's the wall as in the wall itself of the building. Alright, it looks safe enough. We're sprinting. Oh my god. That's going to take me a little bit to read, Gruesome, so if I'm in a safe location, I'll get to that. Alright, slow down, slow down. We're getting hot again. How's our skill looking? 4. My god, it's getting better. Alrighty. Well, I do have that weapon, so let's go ahead and put it right here. Look at that. 5 frying pans. I can't tell you how many times frying pans have saved my life. Let's go ahead and add the bleach in here as well. We are definitely going to need to make better containers. You were just electronics and light sources, which means the matches would go with you. Dry foods. Let's go ahead and get you out of here. Olive oil, salt, sugar, yeast. Then over here to the fridge freezer. Take all these. Now, if I'm right, we can split up the ham and get like individual ham slices, which would be good for us. First aid and cleaning items go. What idiot is out there shooting a gun? Alright, so we'll play it safe for a little bit. Coffee goes in here. Go ahead and fill all these up. Bowl of water. Sauce of water. We almost have this whole thing filled up. You know what? Give me the beer bottles, because it's not really water. It is, but you know what I mean. Put these in here. So this way, at the very least, we'll have chilled beer in the apocalypse. And that's a follow right there. Sam Dritchie. Thanks. Let's see. Those are all good. I don't need that. I don't need that. All right. $18.50. I think we have enough time for one more run. After that, we'll go ahead and sleep in for the night. It doesn't look like anyone's here. Still good. Still good. Man, we got lucky as hell. The fact that all the zombies in this area abandoned it, something weird had to have happened when we were off. I don't see any of them, nor do I see any... Oh, wait. No, that's a car. Never mind. Alright. Look at all this food. Alright, that's that one then. Bacon! Yes! The world is a better place. Garbage, 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 garbage. And... okay, actually, there's one more section in here. Hello? Okay, so this is the back area. Alright, we don't want that just yet. As far as I can tell, inside the restaurant, there's nothing else aside from, like, a bunch of destructibles and disassembles. So we'll leave that be. The video store, unfortunately, only has well, it would save us a trip getting it. And they don't cost that much encumbrance. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's go get them. While the power still works and whatnot. And also, apparently, that popcorn machine we can't loot. Not to mention, video cassettes are only a 0.1 in encumbrance. Come on. I hear him. What am I doing? I can just loot all. Okay, what are we at? Only had 8.53. That's still good. Slightly thirsty. That's fine. I don't like it when I can hear them all, but I cannot see them. My God, do we have a lot of movies. Also, this kind of puts a decent timestamp on the game itself to tell you where they are. Also, you're not supposed to be in there. Back in here you go. Alrighty. It is also 2020, so no reason to stick around anymore. No zombies over there, no zombies over here. Alrighty. Basically, the fought battle of Ligny and the village of Ligny was ablaze, and the old guard Napoleon had to wait for it to burn down. Imagine how intimidating it would be as a Prussian soldier watching as it burned village and hearing the drums blare and Viva la Emperor tramps, and from the smoke emerged thousands of 2-meter-tall grenadiers with bearskin bayonets pointed at you. Yeah, no, that would suck. But to be fair, the fact that you would be forced to sign up for a battle of line battles would be terrifying unto itself already. Home sweet home. Oh, shit, that's right. I disassembled my TV. Fuck. I totally forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, no, it's basically majority of this is all just VHSs. But anyway, as I was saying, this does kind of give you a official timeline for this. Oh my God, look at all those movies. Obviously, because this is the wrong room. With VHS still being a major thing, we know where we are, or when we are, I should say. Let's go ahead and get a piece of chicken cooking. Meanwhile, the rest of you, eggs in there. Now, common logic tells me the potatoes should be fine in here, as long as we get to them eventually. Maybe we should cook them. I don't know. Still cooking, dangerous. Why don't you go ahead and drink? And actually, now that I look at that, our character is not tired yet. However, the problem is, it's just, it's getting so dark we can't really see anything out there. Alright, chicken is ready. Turn that off. Go ahead and put it in the fanny pack piece. Alright, fanny pack chicken is a go. Eat a half of it. Well, actually, no, well, it's too late. I was about to say, it's like, because the day is about to end, there'd be no point. Alright, fanny pack chicken back in there. It is still bright. No zombie presence. Yeah, no, let's just go for it. Honestly, I gotta say, if you ever want to see the devastation of line battles, I've only seen really two good showcases of what can happen during a line battle while in combat. One movie is, I'm pretty sure, is a worldly classic that a lot of people who watch war movies would say, yeah, no, that's one of the great ones. Waterloo, depicting Napoleon's invasion and his ultimate defeat by the British. But that one had a very good showcasing of what line battles were like. Others would be along the American cinema lines like Patriot or Gettysburg, one of those ones. There are other ones that do depict line battles. Unfortunately, they do it like the old style of movie filmmaking, so very over exaggerated deaths. Like, and they like throw their arms up into the air, pause mid fall in the air, and then proceed to fall the rest of the way. Like one of those. And the only thing I mentioned that I get Patriot is definitely like a dramatized, romanticized version of that. However, it does show you some things that happen in line battles that do not happen in other battles. The example being the cannons being used against infantry and what the actual effects of said cannons are, because most of the cannon rounds weren't explosive shells like they always show in movies. They don't just land and boom, big explosion like that. No, no, no. They're literally just balls of iron rolling, no, let's shooting across the field. And they basically rip your body parts off. They don't explode it. They don't explode you. They rip you apart. Another one, I forget the name of this movie, but it was showing the Russian massacre at the ice ring. I forget what it was, and that showed a great example of grape shot. Okay, I think we've cleared this place out. By the way, Europa Universalis 5 or Project Caesar will be announced later this week. Well, I haven't played any of the Europa lists before, so I'll see. Gettysburg, definitely yes. Yeah, no. Gettysburg's a pretty good movie. Oh no, 8.84. Also, I don't know why I'm doing this. I can just run. Me made it. Nice. All right. Just go ahead and jump down all of these videos as well. Wow. There's so much. Okay. Nice. Surprisingly, my character still is not tired. So, I know what to do to make my character tired. Congratulations, it's time for some exercises. This is your own fault because you refuse to be tired. So, we'll do a half hour of burpees and improve our skills a little bit. Let's see. Union of Salvation. If that's supposed to be the name of the Russian movie, I do not remember. But I was saying the Brits had explosive shells for all guns in Napoleonic Wars, apparently. Oh yeah, they sent their more hardcore stuff against the actual threat back then. What they didn't realize, obviously, is that in order to deal with the monster, they left his shadow away to the side. It is the Russian movie? Ah, okay. Moderate exertion, drowsy, unpleasantly hot. He's getting better. Let's just go ahead and speed through this. He should only be doing... Yes, there he goes. Okay, before we do go to bed, let's just go ahead and dry ourselves off. Don't want to go to bed all sweaty. No, not enough. Okay, do it again. Unpleasantly hot, slightly thirsty, drowsy, high exertion. Yep, no worries. And then, why is my fanny pack off? Oh, duh, I was... Wear this. Secondary. On front. Wet towels go in here with the others. They'll eventually dry off. Alrighty. To bed. Apparently War and Peace is also pretty good. Yeah, no, there's also still a number of movies out there that I have not seen or have not heard of. Oh man, it's raining. Alright, well, I guess that's fine. Alright. Still no Z contact. Fine by me. Still have our fanny pack chicken at the ready, just in case. Let's go ahead and run. Let's see, other good old war movies. Is Deadland? That's a good one. I like that with the story of Rourke's Drift. Oh, hot damn, folks. Oh, no, wait. These are cameras. I thought it was food. This is the... Nope, this is just back. Bathroom. Oh, here we go. Crossword puzzles. This is what I'm talking about. Books and magazines. The Hunter magazine, volume 1, teaches you to make a snare trap. Ooh, yes, this is what I want. Who would have thunk it? Only during the apocalypse, when we realize how valuable the written word is, that we actually start doing this. Oh yeah, we're about to unlock a whole bunch of sections of the map. More crossword and magazines. Nice. Let's not go into the back room just yet. Also, let's go ahead and read the map. Louisville, Kentucky. Creepy janitor's truck should be here. Mind the fence driving out. School. Okay. Louisville map. Kentucky. March Ridge map. Okay. Riverside map. I think... No. No, yeah, here we are. This is our map. So green is retail and commercial, hospitality, medical, medical. I don't know about you guys, but I don't see any fucking medical here at all. Yeah, no, those are orange. Yeah, there's not a single medical building in Riverside at all. Ooh. Decent amount of retail and commercial, so maybe there's something out there that we can use. Master and Commander Far Side of the World. Oh my god, yes, that is a great one. I love that one. That is probably the best and one of the harshest ways you can see living on a ship during that time is like. Alright, unfortunately, the camera store, go figure, did not have a lot of stuff for us. Shame. One more thing, check over here. Get that hammer ready. Oh boy, into the darkness. Oh yeah, that's right. These things need dark rooms in order to make their film. Camera film, camera film. You never know. Sometimes someone just leaves something random here. I'm pretty sure that leads me out of the building, which I do not want to do, and this one does not, actually. Okay. Pencil, sheet of paper, pencil, sheet of paper, box of paper clips, glue. Okay. Cigarette, sure. Magazine, yeah. Little peckish, thirsty. All right, no worries. I don't have a use for these. I don't have a use for you. Ah, that helps. Okay, this is just the hallway again. All right. So at the very least, we know the hallway is clear for our use to escape to if we need to. Let's see. Nah, we'll hold off for right now. I don't know what to mark this area as just yet. Okay, and then in here, no one. All right, so this is the chiropractor's office. Hopefully, any alarm? No, good. Adhesive tape used to improvise firearm melee weapons. Yeah, there we go. This is what I was hoping for. Miscellaneous important stuff. Magazines, yes. What are we at? 7.36. Okay, that's fine. Newspapers, those are good. Money, who needs that now? I don't need a stapler. Got garbage bag, paper clips, pens, scissors. And you. Alright. Not too much there. Oh god. Old war movies of the like. Make metal walls, make metal roof. Ooh, okay, yeah, sure. Engineer book, yeah. Why do they have an engineer book in a chiropractor's office? That's weird. Last time I was here, it's usually just health stuff. Alright. Hold on, hold on. Okay. Okay. Nothing. And, ooh, there we go. More cigarettes. Magazine. Matches. Nah, I don't really need those. I feel like there's like just one more musket and line fire war movie that I used to watch a lot as a kid. I'm trying to remember it. That's not Patriot. Another magazine. More matches. Still good. Oh, wait. One of those was a lighter. Hold on. Give me that. Now it's going to bug me. Okay, I'm pretty sure that leads into the hallway. There's a bathroom. Here, drink from the sink. Drink from the sink. There you go. We are feeling a little peckish. Double check. This is, yep, the hallway. Sharp! Yeah, that was a great one. That's where I saw Sean Bean. I didn't see him there first. I did see him and recognize him in Lord of the Rings, but when I started to look into it, now that I actually care, minor pain. Why? Oh, exercise. All right, another food shop, folks, and not just any food shop. It's a liquor food shop. Wonder if we can make Molotov cocktails. That would probably be a terrible idea, knowing my luck. I'd probably set us all on fire. All right. Hold on. Over encumbered. Don't want to be too over encumbered. And still no Z presence. Were it not for the fact that I have the corpses in front of my house, I would imagine that there's something else. But yeah, see, the thing is, I discovered Sharp later after Lord of the Rings, so I can't really say that was like the childhood one. But I did see that one, really liked it. Poor Sharp, couldn't catch a break throughout that whole fucking series. Oh, I'm pretty sure it'll come back to me. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'm thinking of Dances with Wolves. Because technically there was a line battle in there, but it actually had really nothing to do with the line battles in the end. Okay, so the water container is almost full. Actually, yeah, no, the beer goes into the fridge. We want cold beer. We're not savages. Wine, on the other hand, that can be left out, I'm pretty sure. Dried food, you stay there. I guess you guys will just go with the other dry foods. Just fucking, nope. Fine. Last of the Mohicans, yeah, but it has line battles in it, but okay, I think that is where I am losing it because they're not really based on the line battles. They're not the focus point, but they have them in there. Last of the Mohicans is another good movie that has line battles in them. Oh my god, look at all those magazines. Unfortunately, this little bookshelf is filling up really quickly. Look, all I'm saying is I have a similar shelf as well, filled with a bunch of random books that I don't know if they're actually going to do me any good. However, I would rather have said books than not have them. We'll put the repair stuff right over here. I'm pretty sure one of you have cigarettes. Is it you? Yeah, you're the junk. So, cigarettes, matches, light sources. We are peckish and in pain. Alright, no worries. Fanny pack chicken. Let's go ahead and cook some of that up. Oh, no, it's stale. Alright, well. Let's just heat up and eat from it, see what we get. There we go. Eat it all. Dancers with Wolves, Last of the Mohicans. Needless to say, there's a whole bunch of line battles movies that I used to watch that were really great. Also, I don't really need these maps anymore. Let me just toss them. At least I don't think I need them anymore. Let me rephrase it to that. Now that we are in a little bit of pain, let me go ahead and... Yeah, no, let's read a comic book. Sit in the ground, rest. I know. Severe pain, exercise fatigue. Oof. How's my skill looking? We're getting there. Alright, so we read that. Back over we go to the liquor store. See, this is where I think having NPCs would actually be a good thing, because, let's face it, a lot of the stuff as well would be considered junk, but maybe to another person, they'll have a use for it. So maybe trade, bartering, all sorts of stuff that we can do. And yeah, see, we could go ahead and start crafting some things, but we're missing vital component. Oh my god, why did you shout? Oh fuck, my character shouted for some reason. Let me in. Let me in. Now, I know you have all these things here, but do you possibly have food? Surely you're not expecting everyone to just eat these things and be... There's... What kind of beer store doesn't have food? Man, this is a terrible beer store. Every alcohol store I know. Oh, okay. Lighters, matches, I'll take those. Cigarettes as well? Sure. More cigarettes, more lighter, more matches. Anyway, every alcohol store I know has food in it. Why? For the exact reason that you're thinking. Because if you're going to drink an alcohol, you might as well have a good bite to eat. They always try and pair up what goes best with best. Now, the good thing is, this stuff doesn't deteriorate anywhere near the speed of regular stuff, so I think we'll be fine to leave it be. Okay. These, I don't really care about... Oh, wait, but we have to go pretty far to get them. Or to drag them back. Well, let's just see. Is there anything of value that I would want right now? The answer appears to be no. Gray filing cabinet. In pain, slightly thirsty. I know. Now, can I pick this up? It's barely encumberancing me. Oh, only 2. Okay. Well, that's fine. Alrighty. Back home we go. Oh. A zombie. Okay. Well, at least we know they are out here. What I think is helping us is actually the rain. It's masking our sound. I think. Unpleasantly hot. Alright, slow down then. Okay. And then for you, yeah, I'll just place you right here. Okay, so which one was the empty? You were the empty one. Let's move you. Try and get everything a little more organized right here. Oh, sorry about that. I hope I was able to cover the sneeze in time. Oh. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, well, unfortunately, this thing's almost filled up either way. Door hinges, glue, whatever wood scraps you can take. It's just one. Okay, that makes sense. If that's the case, maybe having both of them as material boxes would be for the best. So move all these ones over here. I don't really have a use for the satchel. You know what? Actually, maybe that's a good point. Let's move the bleach in here because bleach can be used as a disinfectant. So it might as well go with all the other disinfectant stuff we have. And with our soaps over there, that's where we wash. So let's go ahead and take the towels as well. A little bit of reorganizing. All right, so that's all of you. And then over here, cigarettes and lighters. And then alcohol for you. We're going to have a lot of beer in here, that's for sure. Peckish, slightly thirsty, that's fine. 1,600 hours. All right, we're still good. Don't see anyone. Oh, speaking of, how's our... Yes, okay, so we overcame that. All right, going for a beer run. Now, this may prove to be unfortunate because nothing of value would be found. Stack can be used as a container if empty. Capacity 15, encumbrance reduction 10. My garbage bag is actually better. Tissue used for stopping fishing. Duct tape! Hell yeah! Lug wrench. Okay. Empty water bottle. Okay. Okay. Now, how long does that duct tape last us for? Remaining. It just says that's it. Okay. While we're here, give me all the beer. And the wine. This. My thing is with these games is that they never actually let you be super survivalist. And what I mean by that is like I know a way that if done properly, you can take a beer can, a simple aluminum beer can, you cut out a triangle shape on it, maybe you have to use two, maybe you have to use multiples, but there is a way where basically you take you and this is to make arrows. You take a stick, fashion it into an actual arrow, you take the beer can and you cut out two triangle pieces for it, and maybe a third or a fourth, depending on how well you can recycle the can. But you could totally turn a single beer can into a very dangerous arrow. Close the door. There you go. I'd really like to have a 3D printer so I can print my own minis. Yep, that would be the dream of a lot of people. Yeah, just the beer in there for now. And you had the wines. A whole wine bottle is a single point of encumbrance. My God. Yeah, and that's what Games Workshop is really afraid of. The moment 3D printers become a household thing, they are going to lose so much money to this shit. Because what are they going to do? Stop people from 3D printing downloads that they get for free online? Nah, they can't do that. If they were smart, what they would do is they would start capitalizing on that. I was like, okay, fine, we can't stop this, so we might as well try and make a profit from this. And what they do is they'll essentially take the designs that they have for them. They'll create their own little app for the 3D printers. I don't have a 3D printer, so I have no idea how it works. But they would do that, and from there, they would like sell them from that app, and that would work for them like that. I guess could be a way they could do it. Um, it's just a tool. I don't have a real place for that just yet. Put you in there. We are hungry, so we'll go ahead and cook up another chicken after we fill this up. There you go. Yeah, no, I think right now the biggest thing that we should do is just cook all the fresh and frozen stuff because there's a high chance that the power will turn off eventually. I do not remember when it will. That's not what I'm looking at. There you go. But yeah, no, when that becomes like mainstream with the 3D printers or they basically get more effective, I think the biggest problem with 3D printers right now is getting the material for the 3D printing. Again, I don't own one, so I do not know. All right. Eat me that whole piece of bacon. There we go. 1800. Looks like we got enough time for another run out there. Hold on. Always check the environment just in case. All right, we're good. Uh, Also, you know what? I think I'll just go ahead and say not really worth it to go in there too much more because all it is just alcohol. And unfortunately, I don't see a single thing that I would like to put on here for alcohol. It's food, medicine, sleep, unknown, hazardous, death, water, a cage, a star, a spade. I guess to be fair, what would you use for alcohol? Here, I'll just use this triangle. This diamond. Oh damn! Look at all this map that's got revealed. Okay. Um. Yeah. No. That's all that area. Let's explore this gazebo up here. And now we'll go back to walking as well because new territory and all that. Anything in you? Nothing. Uh, Nothing that I care for, at least. Man, look at that player house. What, pray tell, is in here, if anything? Nah, okay, this gazebo's got nothing. Mark that off right now. Alright, so diamonds are alcohol. Seat yourself furniture. Okay. Maybe it has some carpentry tools in there. Oh no, it's another strip mall. Nice. Hugo Plush. Or is X... Wait, I think Hugo Plush is all one store. Never mind, it's not a strip mall. Yeah, that didn't work out for you, did it? Anything interesting? No? Alrighty. Damn, the door's locked. Not all of them should be, though. But this is a strip mall, as it turns out. Time for sport. For some reason, I can't look at... There we go. Oof. Nourish Food Mart. Okay, another food store. Ooh, police cruiser. Hey, the food place is open. Okay, hang on, but I think that police cruiser would be more valuable. Just don't sound an alarm. Ha ha ha! Look at all this. A pistol. First aid kit. It's a container. Yeah, it doesn't actually have anything. I'll take the walkie-talkie. Box of ammunition. I'll take that. I'll take the tissue as well. Okay. Come on. Door's locked. So is that one. Okay. What about on the driver's side? Damn. Okay. Alright. Shame, but okay, I understand. If anything, I would want a 3D printer to make the, like, custom minis. Because there's a lot of custom minis out there that are absolutely crazy. Just bread. It is. A lot of it is stale, though. Some cookies. The bread is rotten, unfortunately. Chocolate chip cookie. I'll still eat the stale food. It's food. Rotten. 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 Rotten, rotten. I didn't get any rotten, right? Just only stales. Yeah, only stales. Okay. Bleach. That's actually a pretty good pickup. Ooh, meat cleavers. Nice. Alright, looks like that's it for right now. We'll come back here. And see, this is another reason why I say it's also really good if you can get multiplayers with this, because there's just so many things to explore. You will not have enough time to literally get to everything because it will decay. No, if I'm right, there's still zombies in the seat yourself. So, take it slow and steady. For my purposes, it doesn't have anything to be crazy because Napoleonics are quite average. That's true. Oop, hold on. Phone alarm is going off. And to be fair, depends on which Napoleonic franchise you follow. If you go for anything of like the Temeray series of the Napoleonic Wars, it's going to be much more interesting. Great book series as well, if anyone ever reads it. Temeray series kind of revolves around the fact of, like, what if dragons were real? And what if they survived long enough to be go ahead and introduced into Napoleonic warfare? So it's actually it goes into pretty much heavy detail, like how, oh, the Romans were the first one to domesticate dragons out here in the highlands. So they thought. The Chinese had apparently done it much longer, but, you know, China with dragons, very obvious. So they go through all that, and it's this very interesting system that she wrote for them. Okay. Stale food. Let me go ahead and eat all the stale food first, because we are peckish. It will make us upset, sure, no worries, but we have a lot of ways to overcome that. Thirsty, go ahead and drink. Dry foods. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I put my pie slices in the fridge. So I don't know why the pie slices were out. I'm pretty sure they could be out for a short while, but I'm going to put my pie slices back into the fridge. Meanwhile, all the stale bread items can go in here. It's the wrong one. Ah, the weapons room. 2 meat cleavers added to it, along with the pistol and the box of ammunition. Medical, you take the bleach and the tissue. And then the walkie-talkie, I guess, can go over here with the communications. We already have our radio. 2100. How dark is it? It's starting to get dark. However, I think we still have time. Let's cut through the forest right here. The other thing is, this way, by doing this, we attract anything in the woods to come towards us, so this way we can finish them off. It does look like this area has been thoroughly cleaned of zombies for the most part. Alright, so we already checked all those. Let's check these. The donut is rotten, unfortunately. Rotten. 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 Stale. I can work with that. Stale. Stale. I hear a zombie. Rotten, rotten, rotten. Empty bucket. That's a thing of water right there. That's what that is. Yep. I knew I heard something. There we go. Bathrobe doll. Oh, here we go. The fresh stuff. Butter. More butter. That's a lot of butter. Extend this out a bit more. Yeah, I can't extend it any more than that, unfortunately. Pie dough. I assume we can cook that into a pie. At least I would hope so. Ah, I can see. A sponge. Another fire extinguisher. Cocoa powder. Flour. Water. Yeah, okay, that's not right there. Okay, so we'll be making trips back and forth for this area because we still have the meat section over there to get. But for now, we are starting to get drowsy. Let's call it a day. Oh god, what did I do? What did I do? I scratched my hand. Shit. Alright, alright, alright. Easy, easy. Just go ahead and bandage that up. We'll be fine. But yeah, see, there's like all these little tiny details like that that can happen. And that can really screw you over, unfortunately. One little scratch becomes an infection. Next thing you know, dead. Banana, blueberry, butter, butter, cherries, lemon, lemon pie, margarine, a peach, pumpkin pie. Right, and then dry foods, cocoa powder, flour, fruit jam. I guess the pie dough can go in here? And the sponge can go over here with all the other cleaning stuff and the medical stuff. Fill the bucket with water. There we go. Alright, so this box is coming to its end. I'm going to need to pull up another box from somewhere. Sort some of this stuff out, because we have water and dry foods in here. And it's only meant to hold water is our original idea. Nonetheless, time for bed. I mean, you could just flop down in the center. No one would judge you for taking up both sides of the bed. Because, you know, no one else. Ah, another beautiful day on the apocalypse. You know what, though? I'm probably absolutely filthy, so let's wash ourselves. Actually, we're not that bad. Water is still unlimited. Okay, that's good. Uh, 5:40. Is it still too dark? Not really. Yeah, we'll go ahead and start heading out right now. Probably when we get our first run, we'll be hungry and thirsty enough that we'll need to go ahead and do this. Looks like a fog bank is going to roll in. No one over there. No one over here. Now, my thing is how to get into all these other stores without tripping an alarm or something like that. Unfortunately, it looks like those meats in there. Cockroach. Yeah, see, these guys are starting to make their appearance. Alright, well, go ahead and give me all this. Some more of this. Ooh, a meat cleaver. Quite a few meat cleavers. Oh yeah, 9.5. Twine, sure. Take that. Ham, meat patties, put that in there. Okay, so that's you. You're good. A kitchen knife, sure. Another dish towel, wait. 0.3. Yeah, that's fine. And I'm pretty gonna say rotten, 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 rotten. There's a thing of salami in there. Alright, we'll come back for that, though. No need to overexert ourselves. Yep, fog bank rolled in. Not to worry, we already checked the area, so, I mean, unless the shamblers can move much faster than usual, we should be fine. I think there is a mod that changes the zombies. They have like a Walking Dead mod, so the zombies are there. They're sporadic and sparse, but they have the occasional giant hordes that travel throughout the map, and it's like there's a constant helicopter event going on, basically. I am going to have to start disassembling some things to get some more materials, though. Actually, cleavers go into here, along with the knife. luckily this thing still has plenty of room. Dish towel. You go in. No, actually, twine. You go in here. Dish towel. You go in here. Alrighty. Still good. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Remove this. Forgot about the bandages. How are we doing on the scratched? Oh, it's infected. Okay, hold on. Apply that. It is infected. Freaking doors. Okay, remove the bandage. Do I... Okay. Now, I swear there was a way to clean... I can clean the rags like so. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's a way to disinfect the hand right away. That's fine, I suppose. Let's go ahead and continue eating all the stale food while we can and while we have plenty of entertainments and whatnots to fix ourselves. There we go. Look, I'm just saying, if I'm in a zombie apocalypse and I had blueberry pie and it was a little stale, but, you know, blueberry pie, I think I'd be fine. Or at the very least, I'd be stoked about that. The sugars alone would give you the boost that you'd need. Just a little Silent Hill vibe as we're passing on through. Okay, now I know... Oh, shit. I missed this one entirely. Carving fork. I don't think I have one of those. Give me a dish towel. Give me the twine. Paper bag, plastic bag, all of which are useless for us. Where's that chunk of salami? Trout, shrimp, catfish. Okay. Now I know, I swear I saw that. Yes, right there, salami. Everything else, unfortunately, is rotten. Nothing in the oven. Nothing in that oven. Flour, sugar. Extinguisher. Okay. That just leads into the back area right there that I can tell. Okay, with that, we've officially explored all of this location. Now, the question is, how do we get into the other locations? Can't open those windows, that's for sure. Okay. Let me try looking behind them. Double check these doors, right? I'm pretty sure this one's locked as well. Fucking hell. What is this? There's a construction yard out here. And I see some pallets right there. Oh, we're going off the beaten trail. These things don't have anything, unfortunately. However, this is a construction yard. There's gotta be something out here. triggered a few of them. Okay, okay, there's only 3. Lead them back over towards my dead areas. Double check behind. Nothing that we can see. Oh, he's got gloves. Come on, fall down. There we go. Yeah, I may have no choice. Yep, there we go. Nope. One down. Nope. Come on. Alright, that's good. Alright, that's another one down. There we go. Anyone else? Nope. Good. High military desert boots. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and get that. How's my scratch? Alright, we're still bandaged. We're good. If that's the case, military desert boots. Shoes, we'll get rid of those. Some cigarettes. I'll take that. Okay, you're fine. And what about you? Wear that, because that's better helmet than nothing. Everything else doesn't matter. More importantly, I know one of you had... Ooh, duct tape. Yeah, I'll take that. Hey, 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 I know one of you had some... Yes, there they are. Leather gloves. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you kindly for your sacrifice. Okay, we got a helmet. We got some gloves. Not bad, not bad. The bandage is dirty. Let's go ahead and change that. Let me see how the hand is doing. Alright, still scratched, still infected. Alright. As long as we stay on top of it, I think it should be fine, just like it was last time. Okay, I'm just saying, that guy can see me pretty well through the fog. I hear a wolf. Nothing of interest. Yes, yes, come along. Down. 1 stump, 2 stump, 3 stumps. Did the key? Oh wait, this guy got something on his back. Oh wait, nah, it's a satchel. You lazy bastards! Where's the backpacks? Where's the rucksacks? Alright, unfortunately, it doesn't look like this construction yard had anything for us. Which is weird, because, you know, there's a whole pallet of bricks there. But, what about the garbage? No. Why do I hear combat music? I don't see anything. Alright. Well, actually, is that what I think it is? It is! It's a body of water over there. Hold on. We're in a clear area. Yeah, no, we're not that far from the ocean. Can totally set up a bunch of fishing stuff. I'm pretty sure there's fish traps that we can make. How well that will work here, I have no idea. Or if we live long enough to do that, that's the other issue. I don't suppose that one guy's torn down the door, has he? I can't tell. Damn. Unfortunately, I also don't have anything to break these doors down. Ooh, 2 police cruisers. It's broken. You. Some twine and I'll take the twine. Leave the tire pump. I already got one. Okay, what about you? Ah, of course, they're all locked. Aside from this one. Okay. Double check. Yeah, no, let's just go ahead and check what's in here. It's locked. What about the door? Locked. Okay, and in here. Yeah, there we go. Ear protectors. Box of shotgun shells, tissues, duct tape, the JS-2000 shotgun. Alrighty, we got a proper gun. I know, we're a bit overloaded, but that's fine. All for good reasons. Alright, so I do see another Z over there. Let's head the long way. Dirty bandage, remove that. Another rip bandage on. Can I? Oh, I totally can. That's one way to get in. I totally forgot I can do that. So yeah, no, that saves me some trouble. Guard Dragon secondary. I know, we're not really going to get anything, but if I can just clear this area out for me later. Come here. Come here. Nothing. Hi, bud. Alright. A key, huh? Interesting. What's in here? That's weird, but okay. Really? Nothing. No glue, no wood glue, no carpenter tools, no nothing in a furniture shop. Wow. This thing didn't have anything. Wait, what are you? No, nothing here either. Okay, maybe they're display rooms. Alright, so with that, we only have 2 more buildings to check out in the strip mall right over here. Back home we go, drop off, and go ahead and drink. How we doing? Slightly okay. Hand is bandage. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to power through the infection. Anything that's on your hand is usually minor, unless, you know, your hand is ripped off or finger is. Ugh. I am very dumb. Oh no, Smog, what happened? Okay, so you go ahead and join up with the other extinguisher. Just cut yourself on your ankle. No, Smog, why'd you do that? Or what did you do that caused such a thing to happen? And second of all, are you sure? See to yourself right now, if it is the case. I'm not going to say with what. Oh no. It's one of those. Alright, so where is my dry foods? Flour in here, salami can go in there, sugar can go in there. And then where's my cooking utensils? There you go, go ahead, take that. Tissues go in here. Let's go ahead and clean the bandages. Well, hopefully it's not too deep. Alright, let me go ahead and remove this because my overall body status says I'm okay. Yep, there we go. So we passed the infection. Go ahead and drink this. Moist. Let's go ahead and dry ourselves then. Okay, bandage, you go in there. Rep sheets, you go in there. Wash towel over here. Yeah, I don't want to take my much more valuable things. I have 2 tweezers here, so I'll take 1 tweezer with me, but I'll just use rip sheets for band-aids for the most part right now. And material. Glad we got more duct tape. It was while I wasn't paying attention and noticed only when I had my palm covered in blood. Yeah, it's not so good. Oh, Jesus. Those ones never are. We are feeling a little peckish. Let's just go ahead and eat up another slice of pie. My character's going to be fat by the end of this because all we're eating is pie. But yeah, I've had a couple of those. Feeling a little sad? Yeah, okay, we'll boost up your mood. Where it's all like, ow, you're just going through it, then next thing you know, you're all like, ow, what happened to my hand? It hurts. And you look down and it's got a cut on it. It's like, oh shit, when did that happen? Then you look over and it's all like, oh fuck, it hurts so much more. It's always worse when you actually notice the cut on you, because then it's all like, oh wait, before I was able to just chalk that up. It's like, because I was in the middle of doing something, so no worries. Now, however, it's all like, I feel every bit of this. Alrighty. Alright, so I think, unfortunately, we need to spend our time away from looting, and we need to spend some time disassembling, because we need the nails. And so far, we have not found nails in literally any other location, aside from when we disassembled things in the location. So, that's what we'll do. We'll spend the day deconstructing the hit vids. Or at the very least, we'll spend a round doing that. That's our skill. Our skill in carpentry should level up from this much work at the very least. Close this door so we don't have any unexpected surprises, or at the very least have some more time. Yeah, I'm one of the persons who can cut themselves twice in the same evening with the dull side of a knife. Ooh. Now, I can't say I've ever cut myself with the dull side of a knife, but I have cut myself with my own hair at one point. That was a weird experience for me. I, like, ran my fingers through my hair, and apparently one of the strands of hair got underneath the fingernail far enough that I was able to cut my skin under it. I was all like, how the fuck does this happen? I don't see any value in the popcorn maker, so let's go ahead and get rid of it. Disassemble this. I like how our character basically is kind of coming out to be just this construction worker. Our character's background was unemployed, and then eventually he just became a construction worker during the zombie apocalypse. Yeah, no, someone's got to do it. Where's my garbage bag? There. Alright, continue disassembling. But yeah, no, that's actually fairly easy. I know before when I was in the sheet metal factory, I was working with this guy. This dude had a gash in his stomach from a sheet metal that was sliding across so fast, and he was only just barely able to catch it with his padded gloves. And everyone thought, okay, yeah, no worries. And this is one of those old timers who's fucking... He might as well have just replaced his body with mechanical parts to just keep moving and working. The dude did not stop. So we did not know this at all. Mind you, it wasn't a big cut, but it was still a gash in the gut, nonetheless. So while we were working there, he had this big old gash this whole time, and we didn't even notice until lunchtime broke around, and that was only because his shirt started to feel wet. It's like, why my sweats? Oh shit! It's like, what? And everyone's like, oh shit! What happened to you? I don't fucking know. Here, let me go get this. Let me go get the sewing kit. Let me stitch this back together. No, go to the goddamn infirmary. You're going to get us in trouble. Yeah, so it's not that the fact that, oh, I'm in pain, I'm in danger, and I need to go ahead and fix this. It's more so it's like, no, I don't want to work. I don't want to take the time off. I want to make money. I kept on going through with it. Luckily, he more so we forced him to just all like, okay, enough, go, go. You may not work until you fix yourself. And it's like, fine. I cut myself on my own skin because it was dry and ripped up. Ooh. Yeah, no. Believe it or not, there's another similar story. However, not like that. This is kind of like an initiation thing. What they'll do is that they'll grab your hand, and with like they find the guy with the most calloused hands you can ever imagine. He grabs your hand and he kind of does the Indian burn on you. Oh my god, that shit hurts. Ain't quite nothing like having a guy who's spent his entire adult to mid-adult life being a construction worker just go ahead and give you a good squeeze and rub with calloused hands across to give you the burn. A little drowsy, getting bored. I know. Go ahead and disassemble. Actually, you know what? Give me that TV. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and do this first. Because unfortunately I made the mistake of disassembling my old TV. But yeah, no, there's just all sorts of things where it's all like, really? My body did this to myself? What is wrong with this thing? But it is what it is. Okay, so now we will go ahead. I think I'll just place the TV right here, actually. Put this in secondary. I'll put the VHSs over here. I'm about to say, why am I being limited by encumbrance on the ground? Look at all that VHSs. We are a little drowsy. However, I want to do a run for the nails. Maybe some planks as well if we can get them. My stupidity is tremendous. Sorry if I misspelled. No, it doesn't look like it misspelled. And besides, we're not having one of those high keyboard warrior moment conversations. The only time grammar really matters and you cannot fuck it up is in high keyboard warrior moments. Because the moment you misspell something, that's when you're like, actually, it's spelled like this. Shit like that. Scrap metal, plank, screw. I don't know if I'll need the screws. I figure eventually I will, so might as well get them. Oh no, don't tell me these are all screws and not nails. Well, that's not good. Okay, well, that's fine. Can I disassemble? Yes, I can. They're in. Has an item in it. I'll just toss it. Nails? No, scrap wood. This one has something else on it. Just, no. Give me, pick up. There you go. Item has, okay. Throw the money out. Pick up this. And then place this here. Then disassemble this. Okay. And with that, what's our carpentry at? 165.25. Okay. Halfway. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, we can't disassemble this one. Put this in secondary. We are thirsty and peckish. Yeah, unfortunately, these are all screws, not actual nails. However, at the very least, we'll get a decent amount of them. If that actually is the case, I do not know. We'll call that right there. Let's see. Anyone else? Nope. Sorry if I misspelled. There's a chair. Yeah, well, I figure there's all sorts of things over here, but if they're only going to give us screws, unfortunately, that is not what we need at the moment. I need nails to finish off the barricades of the house. The idea that I have eventually is to just kind of incorporate the entire little... I guess technically it's a square cul-de-sac. Am I overburdened right now? No, I'm not. Let's deal with these guys right now. Hey! Hang on real quick. Double check behind us. Yep, we're good. Come here. Come here, you little bastards. You're really annoying, aren't you? Yep. There we go. Come on. There we go. Come along, little kitties. I'll kill you on this lawn, because I don't want to kill you on my lawn. One down. Two down. Garbage and garbage. Ooh. Oh man, you don't like that? You don't like that I took out your female compatriot? Well, too bad. This is not a harem manga. And I am the protagonist. Garbage! Alright, last one. Not all chairs give nails. Depends on the chair. And more garbage. Alright. We are tired. We are peckish. We are thirsty. Yeah, we're gonna have to call it a day for today. Okay. Planks, you go over here. Wait, before I do that, is there anything I can do with planks and screws? I can make a campfire kit, a sturdy stick, a drill plank. Which, if I'm right, this is used for filter all. There we go. Things that, no, that's not what I can make. Is there no way that I can just say, show me what I can and cannot make? Oh, but also, we can make... Who the hell is shooting out there? Oh, we need bottles of gasoline, unfortunately. Or bourbon, which that alcohol store does have plenty of. Mortar and pestle, cooking. Electrical. Health, a splint. See, I wish they told you what these things did. Metalwork. Farming. Wasn't there something that I could make? Steaks. What's this? Tree branch. I swear to God, there was like a spiked club we could make. Okay, general carpentry. Well, that's a spiked plank. Maybe that is what I'm thinking of. Either way, it need... No, there it is. The spiked baseball mat. I was able to make this one time, and holy hell, is this thing a beast of a weapon. Unfortunately, not for us right now. Go ahead and drop these here. Screws going there. Excuse me. Do I have... No, I do not have any fanny pack chicken, unfortunately. Yeah, eat the pies first. Everything that's going stale or going bad, eat that right now. And then we'll start, once again, cooking food. We might as well look a little bit into cooking itself to see if we can get any benefits from it. Yeah, we don't need to worry about any of that. Drink this. Alrighty. To bed. Up and about. Alrighty. That's fine. Can I not clean off my weapon, or does my weapon being clean not matter? I guess it does not matter. Ooh, the fog is really building up out there. Alright, let me see the books. Level 2. Put you into categories instead, actually. Cooking volume 3 for... I need the volume 1s. I think I already have tailoring, right? Yes. Now, I could also read these, I suppose. Trapping. Is trapping a skill? Yes, and we already have read it. Okay. So that doesn't help us. Alright, here, read these things while you're here. Wait until the fog can burn off. Okay, so that... I don't remember what it was. Metal containers. Okay, so read that. And... metalworking. Okay. That's not it. Metal container. Box of jars, box of nails. Now this is just general stuff to open. It's the helicopter. No, not the helicopter. Okay, guys, we're not going anywhere. Fucking sit your ass down right now and pray to God nothing gets too close to... You know what? Yeah. Hang on. Let me stay in here. Ultimate security, so this way they'll never possibly notice me through there. God, I really hope they don't go through here. Okay, so unfortunately, we are experiencing one of the random events. You can kind of hear it going off in the distance and circling around us right now. One of the random events that is the helicopter. The helicopter is by far the most disgustingly annoying event you will ever come across because it's looking for survivors. The problem is, whoever is flying the helicopter is a brain dead retard. And the moment they spot survivors, the helicopter will hover above them, and it's supposed to be like, hey, we're here to rescue you. Meanwhile, of course, the zombies are attracted to sound. So, guess what happens while we have to deal with the whole horde of zombies moving around because they're trying to find the helicopter? And guess what? They can't find the helicopter, they find you instead. So, here we are, trapped in our house, but this is also why you want to have your house fortified just a bit. Even if you don't do the doors, because as we learned, the doors, if you barricade the doors, that just blocks everything. The worst part is trying to get out of your house to go back exploring. The good news is we stockpiled a lot of food, we stockpiled a lot of water, so if we are forced to be here, might as well do some exercises. We'll just go ahead and do 10 minutes of it, though. Don't want to overexert our body. Alright, relax right there for a little bit. I can hear the zombies outside as well. It sounds like the helicopter is going away, so that's good. But I can hear a lot of them out there. Nope, it's not done. It's still here. Thank God we didn't go out there. Little peckish, getting bored. Let's go ahead and do a... It's been a while. Let's go ahead and do another set of burpees. Stand up before exercising. There you go. Another wave of burpees. We'll sit on the ground. Rest and relax. I ain't going out there yet. Feeling a little sad. I know. Alright, that's 1400. Another set of 10. Okay. And where is that? Yes, you. Go ahead and eat all this. Unfortunately, just like, look how long it takes to level up fitness and strength. The XP boosters for this, it just does not do it justice. Alright, we're well fed. Let's go ahead and drink the water. We're bored and feeling a little sad. Yeah, unfortunately, this day has just been tied up with that. Let's go ahead and read a newspaper. Let's go ahead and read another one. Boredom reduction and feeling a little sad. Okay, so we need happiness and boredom. Boredom, unhappiness. Comic books. Okay. One of these. You know, the worst part about this is that if you do this, you're going to have to deal with the fact that there's going to be possibly forever cliffhangers when you're reading them. Okay. Here we go. There's one over there. More importantly, though, how's home doing? Okay. Now, maybe because we were able to stay completely hidden, we were able to avoid a massive horde buildup. But we still have some of them out here. Cowboy hat. And digital watch. Okay, no worries, no worries. Okay. Looks like we got lucky when trying to deal with the hordes. Nice stomp. Alright. Checking beyond. I think we're good. Wow. That's a first. Usually when the helicopter event happens, the fuckers just amass in such quantities you can't even leave the house for like several days because you have to wait for them to slowly fade away. That's right, you. I want you to come here. Garbage, also. We're on the front. Why do I still have these on me? Alright, fine. In there for now. Yep, nope. Should probably just make sure these guys are taken care of as well, just so we don't have to worry about anything. We will leave the planks for absolute last. Because we already have a small build-up back home. And it does just take forever. Where'd that one come from? I don't remember seeing that one zombie right there. No, you don't. Down on the ground. Stop resisting. Come on. Over here. Look at me. Yeah, there's some more zombies right there. That might be a police officer. Double check behind. Yep, we're good. Where are they going? Double check, see anything you have. Nope. Hey. Hey. Look at me. Nothing. He's far enough away. I think we'll be fine. And that group, it looks like they're moving past the house. Slowly but surely. Body's fine. Okay. If you guys are going to come over here, I might as well just deal with you now. Come on. Anyone behind? Nope, good. Nothing of worth. He moved further away, that's fine. Let's go ahead for you next. And, cigarettes. But yeah, no, like, things like cigarettes, I don't really think they should be considered as junk. They should be considered as, like, trade items, for sure. Unless your character has the, smoker debuff. Ooh, a map. Alright, some more of Louisville, Kentucky. Do you have anything? Nope. Alright. Start working on this. And unfortunately, yeah, no money. No scrap. Fuck. Nails. That's what I mean. Now, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure there's also some stuff in there for me to get. Oh, he's got something stuck in him. That's a letter opener. I suppose it's better than nothing. I don't need you anymore. If I'm not mistaken, I think we can actually stick these things onto the end of hardened sticks that we make and make pseudo spears. Alright, nah, just some more entertainment stuff. Yeah, we need propane tanks to take out all these. This video store has no idea that I've just robbed them blind. Nothing. Get rid of the desktop, I don't need it. Then disassemble the desk. Nothing. And once again, welding stuff. I can't disassemble rolly chairs for some reason, which is weird. Well, I think I hear or see what we were hearing before when we were in the restaurant. Alright, nonetheless, we have officially cleaned out the vid store. Nothing but planks, scraps, and things that we can't destroy. Yet. Well, you can definitely see where they were. Look at all those destroyed windows. Ooh, wait. That could mean there's a horde in there. No. No, thank you. Alright, the hour is upon us. Let's go ahead and make our way home, and then we'll call it for there today, folks. Check around. Nothing. Looks like we still have some company at home. Alright. Let's clear out the Z's around home, and then call it a day. Come here. Nothing. We're going to have to start cleaning the corpses up a little. Because, again, if the corpses build up, there's a chance zombies will actually hide within the corpses. And then, even worse, is that disease and infection can spread from said corpses. Home, sweet home. Alright, let's go ahead, lock the doors, and then we'll call it right there for now. And then we'll go ahead and take our 10-ish minute break and be right back. Alrighty, guys, we've done it. We've survived another session into Project Zomboid. Our stats continue to increase, and the world continues to expand, as you can see right here. We've cleared out the original buildings. Diamonds are now here by alcohol depositories. We are starting to level out the area, and we're checking over here. We have not explored all of it yet, so that should be a target of ours to later note. That's not what I wanted. But anyway, yeah, so we'll go ahead and sign off right here, folks. I will see you after a quick 10-ish minute break with some Mountain Blade Bannerlord. So, if I don't see you then, however, I would want you all to have a good morning, good night, wherever it may be. Hope you're keeping safe, hope you're keeping warm or cold, whichever it is you prefer. You all know what I prefer. Say it with me. Neither, because the weather needs to make up its mind. It's still overcast for like the 4th day straight. And it's cold now because of that. Oh well, it is what it is. Shout out, of course, to those who joined us and shared the love of the game, including Gruesome, Smog, and I know you're here. Where's your name? Samdrichi. Thank you all so much for dropping on by in the chat and sharing the love of the game. It means a lot. And of course, extra shout out to Stan Bridgie for the follow. Means a lot. I will see you all in a little bit. Until then, take care. There's no. Yeah, that's right. There's no save option. It's just literally right there and then. Oh. Da, 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 da. Alrighty. Yep, there you go.